isolated, and I know a lot of people still are isolated. So I thought today in the Rasa's the Dancers channel, we could actually talk about what to do when you are isolated. Some of the things are pretty obvious, but I had some epiphanies happen to me when all of this madness started, and I have decided to share these epiphanies with you. Hence, why you're gonna get my top 5 tips that you can do while you are at home and you cannot leave for who knows how long. Before we get started, remember these days your subscription to the YouTube channel is so much more important than any other time, because all of the self-employed people are out of work, and basically this is the only way we can reach you, and this is the only way we can find ways how to promote ourselves and at some point hopefully get out of the slump. So subscribe to the channel, please, please, please. And now we continue. So my tip number 1 for people who are isolated is, the first thing I think you should do is make a list of your future. So any ideas, anything that you thought of doing but never had a chance, it should be all on the list. I made my list immediately. As soon as the first day I self-isolated, I immediately made a list. And my list was detailed. All of the little ambitions that I've ever had, all the videos that I never thought I will have the time to make, all of the books I wanted to read, everything is in detail. I want to do this, that in detail. Even the things that I want to get or buy and stuff, everything is in detail. So much so many things to do, that is at a list for who knows how long to achieve all of those things. It's a long list. It's the list for the future, not for immediate future. And the point with this is, I am now active. Every single day I wake up, I have things to do. I don't sit around waiting for the storm to pass. I'm living my life, I'm doing things, all the things that I have on my list, and I feel like nothing changed, that I'm still as busy, I still have things to do, and things still matter. And then my opinion with this list is, when actually I'll be able to come back to my normality and come out of the house, I believe that I will feel like I have achieved so much, and I won't feel like I'm coming and starting new. And also, I think, worst comes to worst, at least you are doing something rather than just sitting around. So my tip number 1 for you, make a list of all the things you have ever wanted to do that, you know, is a possible thing to achieve while you're at home, not like traveling. I always wanted to travel. You could then make a list of how would you make extra money once you come out to go traveling. So all kinds of lists could happen, but this is supposed to be a list that you could have and do things while you are at home isolated. Okay, so my tip number 2 is 2-in-1. Look after your fitness and your eating habits while you're self-isolating. I think this is so important, because fitness, first of all, you have to keep it up. So you can go to YouTube videos to do some fitness thingies. You can find some on my channel as well. But so many other videos as well on YouTube. If you have TV, they show some things on TV. If you don't have TV, visualize. If you dance, do some sort of dance exercise or something. But you gotta keep your fitness up, because now we are at home, we're not traveling, we're not walking around, we're not doing our daily activities that we would normally do outside our flat. We need to keep moving, otherwise our body's gonna start collapsing. And especially if it's gonna be a long lockdown, guys, you gotta keep up with your fitness. If you're not locked up alone, you can encourage each other. If you're locked up alone, give me a call, write me a comment, say something. I will look after you. I'm on my own, so I don't mind a little bit of company, even if it's in the comments. So sad, so sad. Anyway, keep up your fitness is crucial. And now you're self isolating. Maybe you can even have a fitness goal on losing some pounds or gaining bigger arms or getting abs. All of these things not necessarily require a gym. And yeah, you can easily do that. And when it comes to eating habits, we tend to snack a lot. And I know we all like been buying stuff to our home to have enough when we have no way to come out of the house. So just don't start snacking everything you've got, and then not keeping up with the fitness and watching TV and eating loads of snacks. I mean, we're gonna all come out and our body's gonna be shattered. So that's my tip number 2. Look after your fitness and watch what you eat. Tip number 3, learn a new skill. There's so many things that you can actually dive into whilst you're at home. For example, well, this is not for everybody maybe, but I have a keyboard at home, and it's been a long time since I haven't practiced. So one of the things on my list is I'm gonna actually get better at playing my keyboard. So I'm gonna focus on really immersing myself in that. But what you can do learning a new skill, you could learn a language. There's so many apps just on the phone, like Duolingo, for example. Amazing app, you can learn a new language. You can, cooking, you could learn some sort of cooking skill, or you could, I don't know, handstand. Learn how to do a handstand at home. So many things that you can actually learn as a new skill at home. It would take you a while. That means you would be spending time doing it. And by the end of it, you would have actually achieved something that you could show off when you come out of your house. If you have any instruments, because I also have a guitar here that I'm gonna play. So, I'm a little bit more artsy, but you can always, through apps and stuff, learn so many different things. You could go into like physics, read some articles, find out other things, be an expert in history and stuff, learn some dates. You know what one of my friends did? They wrote down every country and every capital. I mean, every in the world. And basically memorizing it and learning where it is, has a big map and stuff. So you can think of the things that actually excite you or you think would be useful to know. And you could use that as being your skill. And in this time, while you can't come out of your house, you actually perfect this skill. Wouldn't that be amazing? So, lots of things to choose from. You should choose something for sure. Tip number 4, dive into social media. This is a perfect timing to get yourself involved with social media. We all know the drawbacks of social media. We all know that in daily life we never put our phone down. And it puts things to perspective, right? How when we are now, maybe when we will have a bit of freedom, maybe we'll put our phones down and we're actually going to enjoy so many things that we can do now and not care about the phone so much. That's the hope. But whilst you're isolated, this is a perfect time when the social media could be your friend. Don't go through all of the articles nonstop about the coronavirus. 2-3 times a day to be updated and to be informed, of course, is necessary. But if that's all you do, it doesn't really help you. But what you can do on Instagram or Facebook, there's so many dancers, teachers, singers, musicians who are trying to express themselves in isolations like I'm doing now with you through my videos. But there's so many artists that are trying to express themselves and make you happy. There's so many people who are trying to involve you in some sort of challenge to keep you moving. They're trying to talk to you. They're trying to play music for you. So many live videos. So not to feel on your own. Dive into the social media at the moment, and really, really, it helps the artist, because as I say, for self-employed people and especially the artists, it's so difficult because suddenly everything that they did is just stopped and they have no income, they have nothing. All they're left with is social media and their expression of what they feel, and they just want to give you some smiles or something, music and the dance. So get yourself involved, do a challenge, upload it, tag the people that the challenge belongs to, listen to a song, comment whether you like it or not, get the conversations going. It will definitely help you to go through this time, and it will help all of these beautiful people who try nothing more but lift your spirits up. Finally, final tip, I left it as a last tip for a reason, and that is donate money, also help out, volunteer, or make a difference. That's the tip number 5. So what do I mean by that? This final tip is the last one because it's not for everybody. You can only you can only donate money if you got the door. If you don't have the door, you cannot really donate, right? So if you do have some money, have a look at the things that pop up. There's so many people in need, and as time progresses, there's going to be even more people in need. Have a look where you can help, but if you have the money, this probably is one of the times where you could help out and when people need the most. Now, volunteering, there's going to be at some point a lack of many different things, and if you are young, really healthy, self-aware, there will be things coming up where you could volunteer. Now, this is again not for everybody, but I know for sure if I will be able to volunteer somewhere, I will do so. You have to, of course, talk to the professionals and with, medical advices and stuff, because you don't want to volunteer as in your head. You have to be invited to volunteer somewhere, like a hospital or something. But just keep an eye open. If you have that kind of spirit and you're young and healthy, then maybe it's something you could do. Or the other one is to just help out in general. Again, it's not for everybody, but if you know your neighbor is really old, you could, with loads of protection and everything, get some groceries for the old person and leave it next to his door. Don't go inside the house, but maybe buy some groceries for somebody, or if somebody needs medication, go buy medication for somebody. Protect yourself, but that's again only if you are young and healthy and you know that somebody else would be in more danger than you doing this kind of thing. So it's not for everybody, but you have to look out for the people around you. I will definitely again be aware of these things, and I will try to do my part, because I believe I am strong and healthy. I'm gonna regret saying it, isn't it? But I think you understand what I mean. The best thing you can do is self-isolate. But if you know that your neighbor, an old person, is not gonna be able to get groceries, I think that's a priority. And then you self-isolate again and leave the groceries by his door or her. Don't go inside. I think that's a good idea. If you don't think it's a good idea, comment below and we'll find out. Okay, there you go, your 5 tips of what you can do while self-isolating. I know it's a very, very strange time now, and Trust me, I didn't ever think I'm gonna be making this video, but I think it's a useful video. We can't ignore where we are, but what we can do is come together and make something out of it. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a bell that you can ring to get notified for more videos. And of course, keep on watching, keep on leaving comments. As I say, now I'm on my own and reading your comments is kind of part of my daily routine, and I absolutely love it more than ever before. Now, one more little thing. Every Saturday, 7 p.m., there will be a live stream video. So it doesn't matter where you are, in US, in UK, more or less is a time where you can somehow get to see it. If not, it's gonna remain there so you can go and rewatch it after. So every Saturday, 7 p.m., there's gonna be a live stream video. We're gonna do every single time different kinds of things. Have a glance, stay tuned, and guys, let's survive this together.